いて戦っていた自分が全ては今を選ぶためだったとした。
Not yet! Your blade! Next! Demon Fist!
Far too easy.
Okay, it's over! Farewell! Tiger Blade!
Farewell! My sword rings true.
Waves come forward. Mila! Not yet! Not over yet!
Windblade! My sword rings true. Excellent. Walking sure is grueling.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
Did you just call the 4?
Bickering in-laws?
Let's end it.
Okay,
Should have gone a little easier.
That wasn't too bad.
okay, it's over! It's over!
Windblade! Windblade! Far too easy.
It's over!
Aqua protection!
Hit!
Aqua protection!
It's over!
Far too easy.
That last battle was a little too close.
Agreed. If Jude hadn't been there to save us, it would not have ended well. You have my thanks.
Sure, don't worry about it.
Even in the midst of combat, you really do look out for others. But taking your focus off your opponents like that could land you in an early grave.
I guess it could.
Of course, I wouldn't want to fight with someone who didn't give a damn about me either. So keep up the good work, champ.
Will do.
So in other words, you only want to fight with people who are willing to die young.
No, you got it all wrong. I only want to fight with people who are willing to help me die old.
If we must.
It's over!
Aqua protection! Windblade! Windblade! Fireball! Far too easy.
Just keeps getting better. And I have awakened yet another level of hidden talent.
Hey, Alvin, about your weapon.
You've got an eye for good steel. This is one heck of a blade.
Actually, I meant the other one.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it channels fire spirits and projects their arts at foes.
Yeah, something like that.
That's incredible. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I see how it is. You're the envious type. Stare all you want, kid. I ain't giving it up.
You don't have to treat me like a child.
Oh, come on, I'm just yanking your chain.
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Aujul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
C-L-I-M-E. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create. Human arrogance can be so trying.
Mila, do you know what Riza Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
Mila, thanks. It's over.
Aqua protection!
All right.
Nice job.
Mila!
Windblade! Farewell! Aqua protection!
It's over.
Windblade!
Isn't it a bit, well, too short? Mila, thanks. It's over. Mila, thanks.
Windblade! My sword rings true.
Okay, it's over.
All right! Nice job! Grab off!
Should have gone a little easier.
Mila, thanks.
Aqua protection!
All right.
Out of our way!
It's over.
Windblade! Farewell!
Mila!
Farewell! Who's next?
You did it!
Should have gone a little easier.
It's over.
Farewell!
All right.
Nice job! Farewell! Windblade!
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it.
It's over.
Windblade! Windblade!
It's over. Mila, thanks.
Aqua protection! Far too easy.
Well, we've certainly logged a good amount of real-world combat experience.
Indeed. I feel that I fully understand the fundamentals. The trick seems to be viewing the blade as an extension of my body and swinging it intuitively.
That's not one of the fundamentals. That's the final stage of mastery.
Oh, is it?
Well, I still get frightened every time I fight.
You should use that fear to fuel your punches.
I do. After all, it's either them or me.
If you've taken that lesson to heart, then you're a true warrior in my book. Honestly, I don't know which one of you scares me more.
If we must, it's over. Windblade! Aqua protection! Who's next? Farewell! My sword rings true. It's over. Farewell! Windblade! Windblade! Aqua protection! You have big hands. Interesting.
Here we go again.
Aqua protection! Who's next? Far too easy. Okay, it's over. Burn! Aqua protection!
The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it.
Windblade! Farewell! Far too easy. Thanks. It's over. Farewell! Over. Windblade! Windblade! Windblade!
Isn't it a bit, well, too short?
If we must, it's over. Windblade! Sonic Slug! My sword rings true.
Here we go again.
Windblade!
We need to conserve our strength.
It's over.
Who's next?
It's over. My sword rings true. So this is a... Okay. It's over. Farewell!
All right.
Nice job. Okay.
The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it.
It's over. Windblade!
it? What?
It's over.
Ready when you are.
Over already? That wasn't too bad.
Guards down.
Over already? Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Well, well, well. We don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Niakara?
Niakara. Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freak can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one. but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent.
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant.
Check it out. Suddenly we're looking down on the world.
Yeah, we really have come a long way. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Get lost.
Wrong answer, Squirt. Now we really want to know what you're looking at.
It's some sort of shiny object.
It's my shiny object. Finders keepers.
Looks like a puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's happening?
This looks like our letters, but different. More like ancient writing.
Let's see here. Heed my words, for I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer who has crossed the world's edge without fear. Yada yada yada, more self-promotion. Here we go. At last, I have reached Terra Incognita. But alas, I am unable to return home. I shall take my many treasures, seal them in arks, and scatter them about this land. It is my hope that they shall serve as beacons to those explorers who follow in my footsteps.
I'm impressed, Alvin.
But I still don't know what it means.
I've heard of this Ifrid. He's a legendary pirate. He raided cities all throughout Rize Maxia ages ago. He set off to find the end of the world and never returned. Or so the legend goes.
Nice of him to put his treasures in these boxes for us.
The pirate Ifrid's treasures? Oh, I want to find him too.
Maybe you should learn to read first, young man.
Yeah, good idea. You'll all wait for me, right? And keep this Ifrid treasure stuff between us.
Morning. What are you up to?
Watching people.
Okay. Say, Mila, can I ask you something? What's a Spyrix? Why were you trying to destroy that device in Fenmont?
Spyrex technology is something humans were never meant to have. So, I must take it away from them.
Why?
That is none of your concern.
So you don't trust me?
That's not it. Look, if you saw a toddler playing with a knife, what would you do?
I'd probably snatch it away.
And what would be your reason?
Because it's dangerous. The baby doesn't know how to use a knife. He could cut himself, or worse.
There's your answer.
What? But we're not babies. If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can learn how to use it safely.
So you say. But to me, you're no different than infants. I will do what I must to protect this world. If that means destroying the lens of Kresnik, so be it. It's my mission.
I see.
Don't worry, Jude. None of this will concern you once we reach Nia Khera.
No, they said. No.
What's going on?
No. No, they said.
It would seem we can't linger around here anymore.
So they did follow us.
I don't know, kid. They found us awfully fast considering this isn't their home turf.
Well, it's not like we can ask them about it. Let's go before they find us.
There's an exit in the western part of town. That must be the way to the Kajara Sea Falls.
The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
We force our way through.
Right, and fast, before any more arrive.
So that's your plan? Just charge through? I thought I was hot-headed.
Excuse me.
What is it?
What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out how to get past those soldiers.
Way to cut to the chase.
So, those people, they're in your way?
Hey! What? Ah!
What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashugal troops? Curse you! How dare you come here?
Huh? Where's she going?
Which way did she go?
Toward the square.
What? No, she mustn't. You all must be outsiders. You should hurry and leave this place.
I have no idea what just happened, but I ain't complaining. Things just got easier for us.
Let's get out of here. You know that girl we saw in Hamil?
The one with the weird doll thing? What about her?
You didn't think that was odd?
You can't waste your energy on other people's business. All part of growing up, kid.
But she was controlling that doll and shady people were chasing her. That doesn't bother you?
Yeah, plenty of that going around. And just look at ourselves. I think we have enough on our own plates. You really want more irregularities in life? Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. No one's got a bigger helping of weird than Mila, and she doesn't seem to mind.
Well, that's certainly true.
You guys should have stayed home.
Let's end this. Fly wind! Windblade!
The guard's down.
My sword rings true.
No breaks? The guard's down.
Windblade! Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you...
Finish them all. The guard's down.
Farewell! Aqua protection! My sword rings...
All right, not bad. The guard's down. Finish them all.
Windblade! Far too easy.
get killed.
Windblade next.
No time for a break?
Windblade next.
No time for a break? Should have gone a little easier. No breaks? Here we go.
Windblade. Damn it.
Don't get cocky now. Finish them off.
All right!
Here we go.
I'm getting used to the sword.
As you should be, since you're so sharp as well.
I'll take that as a compliment.
No breaks? Here we go. Keep the guard down. Here we go. The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it. Guard down. Here we go. Should have gone a little easier. Finish them off. Not bad. Who's next?
Well done.
Finish them off. The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it. Finish them off.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
Whoa, hey.
Excellent. Who's next?
No time for a break?
Windblade! My sword rings true.
Here we go.
That's it! My sword rings true.
I won't let anyone
Who's next?
No time for a break?
Windblade! My sword rings true.
Guard down.
Farewell! Aqua protection! How important. Well done, Alvin.
All in the... I wonder how we can reach out to the Azul military.
Why are you so interested in them?
Because they say the Azul military hires based on ability, regardless of status.
That's certainly not how it works in Rashigal.
Is that right?
Yeah, all of Rashigal's officials are descended from nobility.
Traditions are lovely and all, but that doesn't leave a lot of juicy gigs for mercenaries like myself.
But I wouldn't want to live in Azul. The clans are always fighting amongst themselves. There's no way I'd be able to concentrate on my studies.
Different humans have such different priorities.
And here you sit, above it all.
Correct. I don't intervene in the affairs of human society.
Guard down.
Windblade! Aqua protection! My sword rings true. You are such fools.
Why do they even bother?
Mila!
Farewell! Windblade! My sword rings true.
Guard down.
Windblade! Aqua protection! My sword rings true.
All right, not bad.
Out of our way. Not yet. Focus. Windblade!
Isn't it a bit, well, too
You guys should have stayed home.
Let's end this. Windblade! Farewell!
No breaks?
Over already?
Mila, thanks. Farewell! Windblade! Farewell! Aqua protection! My sword rings true.
Here we go!
Here we go.
Farewell! Flare bomb! Windblade!
Take this! Here we go.
All right!
Once we cross the Kijara Sea Falls, we'll reach Niakera, the village of the spirits. At least the soldiers didn't come after us.
I hope we didn't make trouble for those villagers. They were so kind to us, too.
What else could we do but run? Rashigal's troops showed up.
The villagers picked the fight, not us.
How can you talk like that? Maybe they were trying to protect us.
If you're worried about them, then maybe you should go back. It was a pleasure knowing you, Jude. Thank you for all of your help.
How can you be so cold?
You'd rather I get emotional? I'm afraid I don't have that luxury. What is it you humans say? I've no time for waxing sentimental.
Because of your mission?
Precisely.
So you think your emotions would prevent you from doing what you have to do?
Can a person still fulfill their duty if they become emotional?
Only one way to find out. You'd have to try and see.
Well then, you should take your own advice.
Huh?
Just be yourself and do what you have to do. Maybe then you'll have your answer.
I suppose.
And don't go thinking you have to act like the great Lord Maxwell here. You're only human.
Hey, are you on a mission too?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Are you sure you really want to know?
Huh?
I don't want to make you feel like the odd one out now. So, what are you gonna do, kid? Go back to the village?
No.
All right, then let's go. Don't get killed. No brakes? Finish them off.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
Whoa. Finish them all.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Windblade. Far too easy. It looks like we can climb up here.
Well, after you, milady.
Look out!
Windblade! Who's next?
You did it!
Let's end it.
Okay.
Final down!
Tiger Blade! Mila!
Farewell! Windblade!
Now!
My sword rings true.
Okay, it's over.
Windblade!
Mila! Take this!
Farewell!
Over! Mila! Not
Hang
yet!
in there! My sword rings true. Who's next?
No break. No time.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty. Hey, let me handle this.
Wind Blade! Focus! Wind Blade!
No breaks?
Wind Blade!
Over already? It's over. Farewell! Mila! Good!
Wind Blade, let's end it!
Okay.
Final down!
It's over.
Wind Blade, let's end it!
Okay.
Final down! Far too easy.
Okay. It's over.
Wind Blade, Wind Blade!
Farewell! Mila! All right.
Whoa, that's something. They're like spears of stone jutting out of the sea.
They say you get unusual terrain like this at points where two spirit climbs collide.
It's over. Farewell! All right.
Nice job.
Mila!
Wind Blade! Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally.
When you fall like that, Mila, you might want to, hold down your skirt.
Why? Wouldn't it be difficult to keep my balance in that pose? Far too easy.
Now that we're almost to Niakara, I'm getting curious. Is it a nice place?
Yes, I'm very fond of it. It has a certain kind of serenity. When I meditate there, it feels like my power is concentrated.
Wow.
Let's take 5. All those rocks were murder on my feet.
We can rest once we reach the village.
Oh, come on, relax. Niakara isn't going anywhere. Right? Rest a while.
Oh, sure. Hey, I won't argue with that.
That Alvin. I don't need his concern.
Huh?
You must be tired. That was way too easy.
Who are you?
I'm not telling.
What do you think you're doing?
Where could it be hiding? That little treasure of yours. Come now, give it up.
Not a chance.
Oh, have I found your limit?
You should know. Maybe I just don't have it with me anymore.
I see. Are you certain about that? What's wrong? Does that hurt? Come clean and I'll make the pain stop.
Do what you want. I don't really care. Pain means nothing to me.
Very well. I'll have to take you with me.
Who are you?
You like her? Is she the one who caught your eye?
All right, let her go. I could care less what you're here for, but she's my employer right now.
Then stay back. Unless you want me to kill your golden goose.
Who are you? Who was it that hired you to do this?
Do you really expect me to just tell you? What do you take me for? Do I honestly look that easy to you? We're gonna have a lot of fun together later. Just you wait and see. Oh, you're just gonna watch her die then? With friends like that. Huh?
What's the expression? Out of the frying pan.
And into the firefight. Come on, let's clean up this mess.
It's charging! Watch out, everyone. Let's end it. Okay. Final deal. They're left over. Okay. Final deal. How unfortunate. Dry fire. Let's end it. Okay. Aerial fire. Let's end it. Okay. Aerial fire. Aqua protection. Wind ray. Let's end it. Okay. Final deal. Let's end it. Okay. Aerial fire. Over. Okay. Aerial fire. Flare bomb. Aqua protection. Flare bomb. Let's end You're burning! Okay.
That's how we do it.
I didn't think that was possible.
We should practice chaining our attacks for the future. So this is experience.
I won't let...
Just keeps getting better. So you spotted that monster camouflaged as a boulder? Good eyes, kid.
Did you ever consider what would have happened if the creature charged at you instead of that woman?
It wouldn't have mattered either way. Alvin still would have gotten into that woman's blind spot.
You thought of all the angles that quickly? What are you, a tactical genius?
Genius is a good word. Not many people can think that fast.
Hey, it was nothing.
Thank you, Jude. You too, Alvin.
Hey, where'd that woman go?
Hold your horses, Mr. Honor Student. We're not gonna get anywhere if we spend all day worrying about the bad guys. Come on, let's get moving. That's quite the spectacle. What do you say? Up for a quick dip?
If you're intent on that, I won't try to stop you. But I can see monsters waiting under the water. Well, that was something. I've never seen such a large monster before.
Monsters who experience a mutation in their mana lobes can expand to massive sizes.
You read that in a book?
Yep.
Not much gets a rise out of you, does it? You're no fun at all.
You didn't seem particularly surprised yourself.
Well, that wasn't anything I haven't seen before.
You've traveled around the world and seen all sorts of things, huh?
All true, but I've never seen anyone pick a fight with a monster that big before.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to show you a new experience.
Lucky me.
Okay, it's over.
Should have gone a little easier.
If we must.
Brakes, here we go.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
I'll handle this.
Farewell! Farewell!
Should have gone a little easier.
Windblade! Windblade! Windblade!
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it.
So, any idea who that woman was?
No clue. Although she did seem to know me.
I imagine you mercenaries make a lot of enemies in your line of work.
Although, I have to admit, she was really pretty.
I never pegged you for the bad girl type, kid. Or maybe you just like older women.
I don't know. Maybe.
Who's next?
Windblade! Well done!
No breaks?
My sword rings true.
Here we go.
Farewell!
Who's next?
No time for a break?
Farewell! Farewell!
My sword rings true. We've arrived.
So this is Nia Kara.
Huh. I thought it would be fancier.
Excuse me. Where's Ivor?
He went off to find Lord Maxwell and... Lord Maxwell?
Yes, I have returned.
I can't believe you deigned to speak to me. I am unworthy.
I guess she's the real deal.
She's something, all right.
Not everyone gets to road trip with a major deity. I had my doubts.
Please relax. No need for formalities. You say Ivor isn't here?
Yes, but he should have returned by now. We're worried about him.
I see. He always did have a short temper. Please, return to your work. I need to perform the ritual to resummon the four at my shrine. but it would seem my handmaid is away. Would you mind lending a hand?
What? You mean we can help you?
I'm not exactly a religious scholar.
It's nothing difficult. The village has 4 altars, each with a temporal stone.
So you want us to bring those to the shrine you mentioned?
Precisely.
Why not just ask the villagers for help?
You saw what just happened. Except for my handmaid, I don't really fraternize with the villagers. They can barely look at me, let alone hold a conversation.
Ah, the trials of godhood. Well, I guess a little physical labor won't kill us. Right, kid?
We can handle it.
Don't worry, Jude. I'll explain your predicament to the villagers after the ceremony. Please be patient for just a little longer.
Sure. Okay, let's get hunting for those temporal stones. You said they were in the village?
Yes. Gather the stones and bring them to the shrine. It lies beyond the village.
That mountain beyond the village sure is something.
That's the Niakara Holomont.
Here we go. This must be one of the temporal stones.
Correct. We need 3 more just like that. Huh. Compared to the outside world, I guess Niakara...
Niakara really is the sticks, huh?
How about we just call it simple? This is your hometown, Mila? It's so normal.
Isn't it nice? It's so quiet here.
Yeah, it sure is.
Pretty weak, huh? I was expecting something freaky.
Hey, come on.
Did you say something?
Oh, I was just wondering if your parents were around.
Spirits don't have parents.
And how were you born?
I took this form 20 years ago. I appeared along with the 4 in the village shrine.
Why?
You seem to have a lot of questions about me.
Just trying to keep Jude entertained. He was complaining about how boring the village was.
Jude, do you crave chaos that much?
What? I didn't say anything like that. There we go. All 4 temporal stones.
I appreciate your efforts. Let's bring them to the shrine beyond the village.
So, all the arts that channel the 4 great spirits don't work anymore?
Yeah, not since the silencing 20 years ago. The power of the 4 disappeared overnight, causing a worldwide panic.
And when did Mila take human form again?
20 years ago.
Wait, are the 2 related?
Yes, that was me. I reserved the 4 for my personal use.
Seriously?
I have no reason to deceive you. Of course, even I can't summon them now, so you'll have to take my word for it. sword rings true.
Okay. Mila! Not yet. Not over yet. Mila!
Farewell! Wind descendant!
Okay.
Final next!
You did it.
The likes of you will not stop me.
Okay. It's over.
Wind blade!
Demon Fist, focus!
Wind blade! My sword rings true.
Don't get killed.
Okay, it's over.
Wind blade! Wind blade!
Demon Fairy!
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch. Excellent.
It's over. Mila! Mila! You did it.
Far too easy.
Here we go again.
Okay, it's over. You did it. All right. That wasn't too bad. Okay, it's over. Sonic thrust.
Not yet.
It's over. Look out.
Let us move onward.
It's over. All right.
Nice job. Let's end it.
Okay. Final down. Hey.
Yes, I see that worked out very well.
It's over. It's over. We need to conserve our strength. Okay, Mila, hang in there. It's over.
The likes of you will not stop me.
I'll handle this.
Okay, you really want to fight?
Damn it.
We need to conserve our strength.
Windblade, over!
Okay,
Final down!
Far too easy. My sword rings true.
Okay, it's over. Right! Farewell! Farewell!
Take this!
Mila!
You have big hands. Interesting.
It's over.
Mila!
Not yet. Windblade, over!
Okay,
Final down!
My sword rings true.
Right! Windblade!
I have your back.
Windblade!
Mila!
Farewell!
My sword rings true.
Watch out!
It's over. Right! Windblade! Right! Windblade! Windblade! Windblade!
Take this!
Windblade!
Focus!
Damn it.
Don't get
All right!
Don't get cocky now.
Not yet.
Here we go.
Right! Windblade! Fly fire!
Take this!
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally.
Just keeps getting.
of our way! Strike! Wind
Finish them off! Stay on guard!
Farewell! Burn!
Finish them off!
All right, all right!
Here we go again.
Strike! Windblade! Windblade! Damn it!
Don't get cocky now. No time for a break?
Windblade! My sword rings true. Strike! Farewell! Who's next? My sword rings true. It's over. Strike! Farewell! Farewell!
Mila!
Hang in there! Strike! Strike!
The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it.
If we must, it's over.
Tiger Blade!
Wind left over! Okay, Right! Wind blade! Descendant! Okay, my sword rings true.
Mila! Not over yet! Over! Look out!
Aqua protection! Wind blade! Let us move onward.
Here we go!
It's over. Farewell! Descendant!
Okay!
Final down!
Hey!
Yes, I see that worked out very well.
Here we go again.
It's over. Windblade! Farewell! Windblade!
Okay! It's over!
Farewell! My sword rings true.
Should have gone a little easier.
Out of our way.
Okay, it's over!
Windblade! Mila! Descendant!
Okay!
Final down! My sword rings true.
It's over!
Who's next?
Focus! You did it!
Who's next?
You did it!
Windblade! My sword rings true. Excellent.
It's over!
Farewell! Windblade!
It's over!
Windblade!
All right!
Nice job. My sword rings true.
I'll handle this! It's over! Okay, Mila! Not over yet! Now!
Farewell! Descendant!
Okay, final You did it!
You have big hands.
That wasn't too...
It's over. Windblade! Windblade!
Mila!
report rings true.
No time for a break? No time for a break?
All right!
Finish them off!
Mila! Thanks.
No time for a break?
Let us move onward.